So I clicked the record button. We'll see if this works. So hey, I'm Alden. I was just starting a channel right now. I've thought about starting a channel for a little while, but I don't know. It's spring break, and I figured it was finally time to actually do it. So starting off with Minecraft. Minecraft. It's the game that everyone plays. So I'm not exactly familiar with the recording software I'm using right now. So this is pretty much just a test run. I don't know, load in a world, make a little cabin, and then just stop it there for now. Feel free to comment down below what games you want to see me play for future videos. I'm probably going to select from Minecraft, Terraria, Brawl Stars, Clash Royale, and Bloons Tower Defense 6. So feel free to pick. Uh, this doesn't really matter for now. I'm just going to make the world load in. So, Birch Forest, huh? Oh, there's a jungle. Immediately a better wood. I am going. I'm going to the place with the better wood. Chickens, cow. I saw melons on the horizon over there. You guys have any like interesting starting technique things that you do? I know everybody has their own like habits for how to start a world, so I guess I'll show you mine here. Um, Gotta wait to punch this tree first. So yeah, this is me actually. Yes, this is Alden. I'm sure a lot of you have seen me before on a chunk of metal streams. I'm a mod there, and this is what my voice sounds like. So maybe it's a shock to some of you, maybe not. I don't know. I didn't craft that pickaxe. So yeah, I'm looking forward to actually making a bunch of videos. I've got a bunch of video ideas in mind. Today is just making sure that everything is actually working. I think it's 19 stone for every tool in a furnace, so sit here in mine for a minute. Make a stone pick so it goes a little faster. I should need 8 more. Yep. Axe, hoe, shovel, sword, furnace. So yeah, 19 is precisely enough cobblestone to make every tool and a furnace. So since this is just like pretty much a demo video, I'm gonna look for some oak and then make myself a little cabin, and then that'll be it for today. So let's get on that. Gotta find some oak trees first though. I was looking for those little bushes because I really just don't want to chop down these tall trees. It's always annoying chopping down these tall ones with the branches because you can never really tell if they're fully chopped. So you end up with these tall things that you end up with like the leaves hanging in the sky. Seems like a nice place to make the cabin. So yeah, I guess this is also a little tutorial on how to make my typical. Oh, that's a nice dog. It's a typical way. It's a tutorial to make how I make my typical starter cabin. It's a pretty simple cabin. It gets the job done. Usually I use it before I've made like a real base. It's got, I don't know, pretty much everything you need. A couple chests. I use barrels instead of chests actually. They're technically more efficient because you don't need a block over them to open them, and also they actually take less wood to make. I think that every one chest that you would normally make you can make like maybe for 9 chests you can make 10 barrels or something like that. It's kind of awkward. I'm completely guessing on that ratio, by the way. Um, should be this tall. Just willy-nilly taking damage right now because I know I'm not going to be in this world for that long. Any branches around? I think that's it for this tree. Yeah, it's definitely it for this tree. You can see that since the saplings are falling, that must mean that all the wood is gone. I'm gonna need a couple more logs though to finish off this top part. I'm sure you can start to see the cabin starting to come together. I'm gonna need 12. I think I'm gonna need 12 more cobble to finish off the cabin. Oh, that's a ravine right there. Not a ravine. It's almost a ravine right there. One, two. I'm not exactly like stunningly entertaining in personality. I imagine that if I do ever like get consistent viewers, I'd be the thing that you put on in the background, like to eat food with or something. So I don't know. Maybe I'll get more entertaining with time. Who knows? Right now, I'm just thinking of stuff to talk about. I'm sure a lot of you who know me from the past can attest to the fact that if there's nothing to talk about, I'll just shut up. More oak. It's always with the oak, huh? Any more oaks around here? Oh, well, we've got like every tree around here. We got, except for acacia, but no one cares for acacia. We've got dark oak. Oh, there's no spruce around. Spruce is over the good one. Hmm. Well, we got most of every good wood. We got oak and birch and dark oak and jungle. Jungle isn't exactly good looking, but you can make cookies with it, and cookies are bueno. We love cookies in this household. Thinking about how much wood I would need. I think 2 more trees should. I'll cut down like 4 more trees just to make sure that I have enough wood to make everything that I normally put in a house. I'm gonna need a bed, stone cutter. Wolf killed a sheep. Yeah, seeming like it's gonna go pretty quick. Every moment I'm not talking, I'm just imagining like the brain rot. People just immediately clicking off the instant I stop talking. So I don't know. Hmm. Maybe I'll edit out all these silent bits, but I don't actually know how to edit yet, so it's gonna be a long journey. I'll place these last few logs so that I can just craft everything into planks. I should set aside a couple for I should set aside a couple for coal, because I don't know how much coal I'm gonna need. Well, imperfect, but at least I saved some. I thought I had already finished placing it on the roof before I made those. I was gonna do use planks to smelt. Oh wow, I'm out of planks already. Okay, I have less planks than I thought. I figured 26 would last longer. Crafting table. So the bed's gonna go here, crafting table here, furnaces. I usually have furnace, blast furnace, and cooker. No, blast furnace, and then a campfire outside. Right, I'm gonna have to make a campfire. I'm gonna want to start cooking up my wood to make coal. This is a nice little thing that you can do. 2 planks cooks 3 items, so exactly 0 wasted fuel there. I'm out of food. I'm not gonna sit there and wait for that to cook. I'm just gonna be slow. What do I need? I need more cobble to make 3 more furnaces. That's 24 more cobble. I'm just gonna leave it at furnaces instead of blast furnaces for now, because taking iron would take quite a while. Getting iron would take quite a while. Oh, I have apples. This is Java, by the way, if you couldn't tell. So axes are just insanely overpowered. I mean, this axe, I'm pretty sure, does the same amount of damage as a diamond sword. I mean, you bedrock people are really missing out on that. 8. Gotta get to 24 so I can make my furnaces. Okay. I need wool too. I might go back to that forest area and grab some wool while I'm out. What do I need? What do I need? Oh, maybe while I'm here I'll make a pie, because, you know, I'm the pie man. Oh, actually you don't know. This is my first ever YouTube video. In case you did not already know, I am the pie man. I make pie. It'd be funny if this just didn't record. I guess we'll see in a couple of minutes. Because I remembered seeing some sugarcane over here and pumpkins, and seeing that egg on the ground made me think, oh, I have the things for pie. In fact, I have the things for 2 pies. I'm gonna get a second pumpkin. Is it? What time of day is it? Evening. I better get that bed soon. You know, actually, I always thought that if I was going to make a personal survival world, I would ban beds or ban sleeping. I would keep the respawn point, but sleeping is just kind of overpowered, you know? Like, the whole thing with Minecraft is that nighttime is dangerous, but it's not even all that dangerous. So if you just sleep through every night, you're practically unkillable. So, yeah, I feel like beds are just kind of broken. Like, you sleep and then all of the danger is just gone. Melons. Melons are inferior. They are an inferior species to pumpkins. They're blocks, but they're worse. There's also just no sheep anywhere. Sheeps? No sheeps. No sheeps for me. I'm gonna have to sleep on a spider silk bed. I guess I'll take stuff while I'm here. Silk efficiency 4. That's crazy. Pay no attention to the fact I'm taking so much damage just walking around. Looks like I'm not gonna get a bed tonight, so perhaps I will just end the video after I get inside here. Well, we will see. Coal. Coal makes torches. I want to save one actually because I want to make a, what is it? I want to save 1 coal so I can make a campfire in the daytime. I'll make my 3 furnaces. If it wasn't the dead of night, I would go outside and set up the rest of my torches. But seeing as it's the dead of night, and I would probably just sit here AFK, I think that it's actually a good time to end the little test run video. So if I'm not procrastinating really heavily, I will see you all tomorrow. So, see ya.